Hat on. Lighters got fuel. Yep. We are technically live right now.
Oh, okay. What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Jones, my brother Miguel. You guys, we are here at Calibra's Lounge in Bakersfield, California. Once again, you guys, for the final third of the week. The next show will be our last show before TPE. Looking forward to that, obviously.
Man, yeah.
Really looking forward to getting into the whole TPE vibe. I'm going to see some people we haven't seen in a little while out there. I'm going to go see some distributors and some manufacturers, some blenders, some owners that we haven't seen in a little while. So really, really excited for that. But today, you guys, before we talk about TPE stuff, I'm going to talk about some pet peeves in the cigar lounges. For whatever reason today, you guys, I was out doing laundry and I was watching YouTube on my phone, and every other video was about pet peeves at the cigar lounge. So definitely want to talk to you guys about those today, and we will get into them right after this video.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Thank you for being the first to comment. And guys, yeah, we will be right back after this. Oh, there we go. Emily, how you doing? How's everybody out there? Hope you are having a good Friday so far. Trying to get a little sharing because for some reason it just refused to pop up. So I wanted to get, I guess that's enough for today at least. All I care about is that you guys are watching and are enjoying yourselves on this right before the weekend starts. Although I'm working for the weekend, so it doesn't really matter too much anyway over here. What really matters is next week when we go to TPE. We'll be leaving for Vegas Tuesday, I believe, heading back Friday. So that means most likely, guys, Wednesday's second, third podcast and the final third of the week will both be in Vegas for next week. Jeff, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. As the title says, Frankie is smoking some Curivari.
Yeah, this is, I believe it's called their Philosopher series that they had. Came out a few years ago. This is called the Socrates. As far as people around here, Curivari is not actually a very well-known brand when it comes to Bakersfield. One person that really is into Curivari that actually got me into it with their red label cigar was Jeremy, the president of the club. And much like him, I was a big fan of the red label. And when they came out with this one, there was about 6 to 12 different ones in the series, and they were all Robusto. They're all this size. It's like a skinnier Robusto, and they came in 6 per pack, and it was very, very nice packaging. If you guys ever got a chance to see them,
yeah, it was.
But yeah, I actually was in Las Vegas last week for a day, and we went, of course, to our Las Vegas Cigar Outlet as we do
always.
And I saw one of these, and I was like, I gotta get it. Did the winning prizes go out? Half of them did. I lost my list, which actually I just found when we got here. I guess I left it here. So half of them went out. Half of them did not. We'll do the other half today when we go to the shop.
Yeah, right after
But just keep in mind, guys, it does depend when we're able to ship them out because we use the Patreon money. That basically all the money we get from Patreon goes to UPS for us to ship it out. So we got to wait until that money gets into the account so we can ship the stuff out. So sometimes it's really quick. Sometimes it takes a week. I apologize. But it's just the way it is. I mean, so yeah, the money that we get from you guys for Patreon actually doesn't stay with us. It just goes straight to shipping the stuff out to you guys. So
pretty much, yeah.
Once yours is shipped out, though, We will send whoever's prize it is a DM, so you guys have the tracking number. That way you guys can get a hold of UPS if anything goes wrong.
Yeah. Let me get that cutter real quick. And as Frankie is having the Curivari we got in Vegas, I'm having one that we also got in Vegas. But this is a cigar outlet special right here. This is a Raj special, one of their box presses. Very excited about that. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Go ahead and cut that real quick. So this is one of their house blends. Really nice, the whole lineup, but I do like these box presses, so I figured, why not? So, Frankie, you had an idea today to talk about some sort of TikTok fad you saw, some sort of dance challenge about complaining about stuff?
YouTube
videos. Is that the reels or just actual videos, like full-on videos?
Well, reels are videos too, so technically still videos.
It's the short videos. It literally says shorts on them.
But it's still videos.
It's called shorts.
But before we get into that, Mike, we got to get into this massive Family Reserve American whiskey. It's bottled at 107 proof, and I don't have a whole lot of information. This comes from batch number 9. It says here, looks like a wine bottle, but this is some whiskey here. This is a brand new bottle that I got from Green Acres Liquor. If you guys don't know who Green Acres Liquor is, you guys, those are, I mean, without saying too much, they are the official liquor partner for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. For beers, I go to Hackleman Liquor. For spirits, we go to Green Acres. So
for pure grain alcohol, I make that in my bathtub.
Yeah.
So
what I like to do, you guys, I like to go over there and tell them, hey, here's $100. Find me a bottle of something nice. But I only do whiskeys. I don't get tequilas. I don't get rums. Don't get vodkas. Don't get gins. Tequila, I know myself. I can grab myself a good tequila anytime I want. But they have so many different whiskeys out there that it's really nice to have them there because they're really knowledgeable and they help me out a lot.
Yeah, no, they do a wonderful job. Always something new. Always what you want. Pretty much always in stock. Absolutely love that. Real quick, Richard, how you doing? Robert, how's it going? Check out Unrolled podcast by Mike Weller. Check that out. Yeah. Every time someone comments, take a drink. That is an excellent idea, Frankie. That's going to be your challenge for today.
Anyways,
we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 15 comments so far. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
All right, so he's getting better, I hope. Mike, you want to hand me the glasses?
Good. Yes, I will. Let me just do this real quick. I'm just a little, so I don't have to retouch later. Oh, here are some nice glasses here.
So these glasses are really freaking cool. These were sent to us with both our logo and our name on them. I'm sorry if you can't see them because obviously they're clear, but they're etched on there. Damn, these are cool. I really like these.
Cannot go wrong.
So I figure
it's good right there.
This brand new whiskey that we got would be the perfect thing to try out in these brand new glasses.
Huge thank you to whoever sent these to us. My God, I am so happy with this. And to celebrate the glasses, I also brought I got some stuff in there though, so I can't really show it off too well. I brought our laser cut of pure aluminum custom ashtray right here from the Cigar Ashtray. So go look that up on Facebook, on Instagram. You get yourself a custom one as well. A bunch of different designs. I just happen to love this one right here. It's got our color.
I would say the thing I really like about it is that he asked what color we wanted on it. I told him that our color that we used for the show is a dark kind of maroonish red. And he said, okay. And he went to work on it. I love the white on the red background with the metal showing. It's absolutely beautiful. If you guys want some of those, you guys can find them on Instagram. They do a fantastic job. I think they're going to be at TPE. If not, for sure, they'll be at PCA.
Yeah. I would definitely keep them busy, guys, because these things are awesome. They are heavy duty. This is a murder weapon if you needed to. Let's just say you're in the zombie apocalypse and you need an ashtray as you go around, but you don't want to also carry your blade on. Just hold this and you just beat whatever is to death in front of you because this thing is solid. I love them. I absolutely love this friggin' ashtray.
So for this NASA family reserve here, you can smell the alcohol coming off of this thing.
Massive.
I thought it was going to be a little bit more refined because it looks like it comes in off of a wine bottle there.
Hey, Alfonso, how you doing? Checking on YouTube.
Whew.
I overdid it on Scotch and whiskey a couple weeks ago. First time in 30 years. I have I had my head in the toilet, but it was very enjoyable eating with my buddy. That is excellent. Nothing wrong with that every once in a while. It used to be, let's see, 22. It was pretty much a couple weeks straight and then take a break for a couple days.
Yeah.
Then 25 was like once, pretty much every other weekend. Have a party at the studio or something with people. And now about to hit 30, and it's like once every couple of months is more than enough. More than enough. And Leo asked if we tried the bourbon Mel's been pushing yet. Hopefully, at TPE.
She's supposed to bring us a bottle for TPE, so we'll see.
So we'll break that open.
As far as this one goes, before I give too much away, because I know Miguel's about to try it, there's definitely an alcohol burn. There's no way around it. It's a higher proof whiskey, so you're gonna get that burn. If you guys want to temper it and put a little bit of water in, or some rocks in there, or some ice cubes in there to let them melt a bit, that'll kind of dilute that harsh alcohol. But you do get that up front. But on the back end, once you kind of let it rest on your palate a bit, and you get past that alcohol sting, you do get a really nice vanilla and almost like a citrus fruit flavor coming off of it, which I actually really like. So
this goes really well together, actually.
Does it?
You're right about that vanilla, and it highlights it very well. There's a little bit of sweet to this cigar, and I think sweet and vanilla are just lighting each other up. Absolutely loving that. Yeah, it is definitely. It's got some burn to it. My throat is bugging me anyway.
A lot of carrot.
Hopefully.
So we're gonna keep drinking this. We're gonna keep smoking what we're smoking. We'll get back with a few notes later on in the show. But for everybody watching, you guys, a lot of the videos that I saw today on YouTube, I've been watching a lot of different videos. I've been watching a lot of golf videos, trying to work on my swing. I worked on my swing last night. I pretty much perfected it, I think. I'll have to get back on the course and really check it out. Really spent a lot of time really fine-tuning the way I approach each shot.
Are you talking about the video you watched the guy using illegal clubs?
Yeah.
Because you can't use them.
Well, I know that, but still, it was cool.
He had one that was a gun. He had a gun club.
It was pretty damn cool.
Were those little...
Yeah.
That's all that was.
Yeah.
That was
They're
awesome.
primer caps.
That was kind of awesome. Excuse me.
But for the cigar side of stuff, because I do watch some golf videos. I do watch some alcohol videos. I do watch cigar videos, and I watch yacht videos.
A lot of good ones out there. On all those.
When the time comes, you guys, I really got to know what yacht I'm going to get.
I'm feeling lucky. Like, I keep getting those numbers, and I am in it to win it. So once we hit that, like, what was the last big one? Like $900 million prize.
It was ridiculous. That's all I know.
First of all, when we win that, everyone who is on the list that we've shipped out to, they're gonna get some. And we're going to sell
once I get my yacht, the people that are right now on Patreon, they're gonna be the first ones invited on there.
Everybody, Facebook supporters, Facebook commenters.
Well, we'll have to do Facebook in groups because there's too many Facebook supporters, a lot less Patreon supporters.
Everybody,
yeah,
because it's gonna be a big yacht. What are you talking about? You gonna go a tiny yacht?
No, but I see the thing about me. Obviously, I'm never gonna get a goddamn yacht. But this is the thing. I always see like yacht parties, like in Miami or down in Long Beach, whatever, and they've got hundreds of people on them,
and then they can't move.
The damn things only sleep like 10 people.
Yeah, they're partying in the bay.
That's not what I want. I want to take it out. I want to take these people to Hawaii. I want to take these people down south somewhere. I want to travel with this yacht. So I don't want to have more people on the yacht that can sleep on it. That irritates the shit out of me.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Like, because maybe you get...
It's like, then why even have a yacht? Just rent the dock if that's all you're going to do. Sorry. That's off on a tangent, you guys. Just know that about me and yachts. Okay?
Yeah, that's the problem with yachts.
Yeah.
They don't.
Not that I can't afford it.
They don't sleep enough people.
Not that I can't afford it.
My God.
That's not the real issue.
Actually, to your credit then, I would love to see a giant pontoon. Like a giant flat surface floating, bar in one corner, seating, dance floor, DJ and shit. If they're going to have an actual party kind of thing, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just a giant flat surface, basically a floating club if you wanted, without the boat necessarily.
Yeah.
They're just literally going out to water, coming back in, just back and forth. Real quick, some comments here. Be sure to invite Kid Rock. Yeah, of course. Got Weller and Perry coming over to Stone Castle on Tuesday. Very nice. Hope you guys have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
These pictures. That would be good pictures right there for the Great Ash contest.
Oh yeah, don't forget, guys, that's still going.
What do you call it? Richard says, "Have you seen the PGA videos with alligators on the course?" Yes, I've seen one where the golfer just smacks the gator. No, out of here. He literally just smacks the gator on the nose. Gator knows his place. Like, oh, this is the green. I shouldn't be on here. And then takes off. Hilarious. Never would have done it myself. That's probably why I'm not a good golfer. I'm not willing to slap a gator. Oh well.
Yeah.
Real quick too. Bring some of the goods to Frightmare. Richard, depending on if my buddy is feeling well next week, I will know for sure if I can go to Frightmare. This is the first year that I don't know I can go for sure, like I've said years before. So going to make sure that it works out. But I don't know. It's a 50-50 coin toss, right? Coin toss. Coin toss. God damn.
What's a coin?
Coin toss. Coin cost.
Talking about toonies and loonies? Canadian?
It's like 3 donuts for a loony or something. Yeah, no.
Anyways,
coin toss. Gosh.
And I just want to say hello real quick to everybody watching from Western Australia, if anybody is.
Wow, heck yeah.
I'm just saying.
Raymond, container boat like on Crazy Rich Asia. What's a container? Oh, like a freight.
Yeah, frigate.
Frigate. Thank you. Gosh, dang, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want a yacht. I would rather have that and then turn it into what I want everywhere.
But then, yeah, no, that'd be cool. The thing is, these yachts that I've seen are just so incredibly refined and amazing that it'd be really, really cool.
Yeah, only $100 million for some.
I've seen some for a little bit less. I mean, the one that I really want, the Quantum of Solace yacht, you guys can look it up. I believe it's only $63 million. So if you guys want to pitch in,
honestly, you say that about the yacht. There was a Castle Manor in upstate Connecticut. It was 16 to 20 bedrooms or something like that. So many dining rooms, a theater that they rebuilt into it because it was an old building.
Yeah.
Gym, jacuzzi inside, indoor pool, outdoor pool, tennis courts, all that stuff with like 10 acres of land. And it was like $2.5 to $4 million, somewhere in that range. I was like, if you get like 25 guys together, you buy this.
Sure.
That'd be the coolest friggin' thing ever.
Easily.
Oh, man. I had a beautiful for a few minutes work call. What do you guys? Oh, I am having the House Blend Raj special from Cigar Outlet in Las Vegas.
And from Curivari, I am smoking the Socrates. I was part of their Philosopher's line. Fantastic cigar. I was telling Miguel before the show I hadn't had one in quite a while, and I'm a big fan of Curivari. And I saw that cigar, Las Vegas Cigar Outlet, and I was like, I'm grabbing that.
Good call. Excellent.
Yeah, really, really good cigar. So yeah, you guys, maybe we'll put together a GoFundMe for we'll say 65 mil just to make sure there's no taxes or anything like that.
Oh, well, you gotta go 70.
Okay.
Because you're also gonna need to furnish it properly, like extra stuff.
No, they come furnished.
No, I'm saying, but you furnish as in bar, paying what do you call it? People to work.
That's true, because it is I think it's $125,000 to crew it for a week.
Yeah, so you're gonna need money for that.
Yeah. We'll make 100 mil. Nice round number, guys.
So we went back to the 100 mil.
100 mil. There we go.
I like the Philosopher line idea. I need to look into those. Yeah, Curivari. I think I spelled it right in the title. I apologize to Curivari if I did not. I'm not a great speller anymore, guys. Autocorrect has ruined me. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty positive that name right there will get you to the cigars because it's a great line. All of them are the same size, I believe, right?
Yes.
Gosh, I think it's 8 in the line.
I believe there's 12.
12,
and it comes 6 and 6.
You're right, because I saw them all together and like, oh, this is the first ones that came out. Here's the second that came out.
Yeah,
and the boxes are beautiful. The presentation on the bands looks great with it. It's not over complex. It's a black and gold,
but
band.
It's a very beautiful design.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. And the cigars themselves, I haven't tried all of them. I will say that. I think I've had 5, not even 6. Yeah, probably 5 of them. And Curivari does some top-notch work. They're very nice cigars. You are going to be happy when you get them.
Oh, yeah, so good. So as we talked at the beginning of the show, you guys, what I want to talk about today is pet peeves in cigar lounges. Now, most of the videos that I've seen have been reflected on customers and what they don't like in lounges. Only a very few handful have I seen from the other side, from the owner side or the worker side. So today, what I'd like to do is you guys can definitely comment if you ever worked or ever go to a lounge, that you don't have your own spot to smoke, and let us know in the comments what you guys think some pet peeves are of yours. Miguel, I'm going to put it to you to take the consumer side. So if you're going to go into a lounge, let's say out in Phoenix or Vegas, and something happens that you don't like, and I'm going to take it from the retailer side and talk about things that we don't like that maybe customers do or people do while they're there.
Oh, for sure. Okay. First thing first, though, real quick, Robert, how you doing? No, not that. No. But you just commented, yeah, I want to make sure happy Friday, brother. Hope you're having a good one. I'll go, consumer side. Oh, when we started off, I don't like pushy salesmen. All right. I go in there. I love it when you show me around, whether you think I know what I'm doing in there or not, and you're very excited to show me a cigar, even if I already know what it is. Give me your spiel on it. I love to hear that stuff. No problem whatsoever. But I don't like the ones that are like, it's this price, just from whatever. I've experienced that a couple of times. Very rarely. It's very rare that there's like, I guess more, it comes down to more of a rude customer service versus, I guess, a pushy salesman in that case. But then in that case, well, he's not going to come back. I can spend my money somewhere where, you're appreciated, or you can spend your money somewhere where they act like they don't need you. They don't need you, then you don't have to be there. It's all good. So that would be my first pet peeve, is bad customer service.
Okay. I'm going to say from the retail side, one of my biggest pet peeves is, I'm taking the time to show someone stuff in the humidor that they're looking for, showing them where we have it at. And then they let me know that, hey, you know what? I could probably just get this cheaper online. That one, it's like,
oh my gosh.
I understand that you can get it cheaper online. We are in California. We deal with the higher tax, much like New York, and other states like that.
Utah.
So yeah, if you want to wait a week to get your cigars, and you don't know how they handle their cigars, how they've been humidified, go right ahead. You're more than welcome to do that.
A lot of online are taxing you now too, by the way, depending on where you're shipping to. It still might be a little bit cheaper. But then you add on shipping itself, because it's not always free shipping. Like, you have to hit a certain threshold. There's no threshold you have to hit to get right in your hand. So sometimes you're saving what, $1 a stick?
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, oh, I can just get it shipped to my house. I don't even live in this state. You get it cheaper where I'm from. Okay, well, you're going to get it shipped to your house. You're not going to smoke anything right now.
Yeah.
So that's a big pet peeve for me, is people coming in, not understanding that it's California and letting us know that they get it cheaper online. I understand that you can do that. We can't do that here. If we could, our prices would be very, very different.
Yeah.
But the doors are still open. The lights are still on. People love cigars, so obviously they're buying them from us. And I can't complain about that.
Not sad about that at all. I have a problem for consumer side again here. I do not like seeing problems in the humidor itself. If a couple of cigars are a little squishier, there are certain areas in humidors, and every humidor, that get more humidification than other places. The first place it starts, it's going to settle a little bit more. Not a big issue. If I start seeing mold in those areas, that's an issue. And I've seen it in some of the smallest humidors. It's always the smaller ones that seem to have problems, which I figure would be
the
opposite. Yeah, very much so. And just if there's mold buildup, if there's that moldy smell, or if their cigars are so wet that you're sponging them so you can squeeze them, that's a no-go for me. Very upset with that, because you're spending your money on that stuff.
Right.
And it's supposed to be an experience. You buy them so you can smoke them, and you can't smoke that. You got to wait quite a while to dry that out. You might have to leave it outside your humidor for a day.
Yeah, let it dry.
Yeah, let it dry out. But can be remedied, and there, mistakes happen. It's completely human industry. But if it's consistent like that, no, that's a no-go.
Very true. Very true. So next for me would be the guy that sticks the cigar up his nose. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. I'm sure you've all heard of it. He'll grab different cigars. He'll squeeze on them, and he'll smell them. By all means, once you purchase the cigar, if you want to stick it halfway up your nose like you're checking for COVID, go ahead. But you don't need to do that while you're in the humidor. If you want to go to the foot, maybe give it a quick little smell. I understand that. But you don't need to have your nose all over it and have it like halfway up. There's just no need for that. It's disgusting, I'll be honest with you guys. B, it's bad etiquette, because if you don't end up choosing that cigar and you put it back,
No.
the next person's going to clip it and put it in their mouth. So that's a big one for me.
No. Yeah. The guy who does that is it's on both sides. Do not like that. Just especially if you're trying to do it through cello, you're not going to get the same smell. If you get smell through it, more power to you. But still, you don't need to. Just right there. Oh, okay, smells nice. Just don't make contact with your face.
Yeah.
Don't put the foot on your nose. I've seen that. That one's. And then the guys who lick their cigars.
That goes to my next one. Actually,
that's on both sides. I guess. The atmosphere, I guess that all ties in together. The music being too loud, you can't talk to the person next to you. It's kind of rough. I've never been to a cigar lounge for a party atmosphere. Been there to relax and enjoy.
Fuck cigar bar.
That's different. That one's like right next to the university, and there are more bar. I would say they make more money off the bar than they do the which is a lot of places. That's not crazy to think of, but the music is a bit loud in there for me. I like the patio better in that situation. They offer two things. The patio is not loud. Patio is fine. And they are set up to be more of a move around, having fun atmosphere. They have pool tables, if I remember correctly, and a very nice humidor, but then a very big bar. So a little bit different in that aspect. But if the customers, if you don't feel welcome in there, that's not really anything the retailer can do. They got the regulars. They have regulars, whatever.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy. Well, you remember back in Arizona, they're like, "Oh, you guys are California." Oh my god! I think he had like painted toenails or something.
Yeah, pink toenails. Bro, don't.
Like, what are you talking about?
California may not be what it once was, but you are in no way, shape, or form able to talk shit about us if we got pink toenails, bro.
Don't worry, you would fit right in over in LA or in San Francisco or in Silicon Valley. You would fit in with the typical Californian, no problem. Don't worry. Not Kern County. Ugh.
So next on the list for me ties into kind of what you were saying is the guy that buys a cigar and then licks it and then decides to use a house cutter. Please do not do that, you guys. You're putting your saliva all over that cutter, and then the next person is going to use it. No. It's just disgusting, guys. Please don't do that.
Not a fan of that.
The guy did that one time when he was at the shop. He licked the shit out of it and then clipped it. And I was like, hey, you keep that cutter, buddy. That's all yours. That's a gift from the shop. Done. So that's probably the reason a lot of cigar shops and lounges don't put out expensive cutters. Put out those inexpensive plastic cutters, just so in case that happens, we can either toss them or just give them to the guy.
Yeah. I know what I don't like is hovering management, where they're over your shoulder like you're about to steal something at all seconds. That's irritating as hell. I know it does happen, but if you treat every customer like that, they're not going to stick around very long anyway.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about them stealing because they just won't come. I don't even mind if somebody doesn't know a whole lot about cigars, if they're trying to learn, they're just starting out. Not a big issue. If you're good with customers, you're good with customers. That kind of translates to any customer service job you can have. Then you just learn the product later on.
Yep.
You slowly build up that knowledge. There's so many friggin' cigars. You have to learn a new one pretty much every week if you're at a good lounge.
Yeah.
No worries. But yeah, if you're watching me like a hawk, like I'm in a liquor store and you think I'm going to steal a bottle or something, no.
Or a chainsaw.
Oh my gosh, that video was excellent. Oh, God, yeah. I'm thinking about that lady trying to shove a chainsaw in her pants. That was ridiculous. All right, go. Yeah, you go.
So next for me, you guys, and this isn't as big, but it's happened a few times, is complaining about the selection. Again, I use Perdomo as a standard. Perdomo does not sell well here in Kern County. It never has. We'll sell some champagnes here, and again, we'll sell some Lot 23s. When the new ones came out, we sold a couple of those, but that's it. You go over the border to Arizona, Perdomos sell like they're going out of style, and they're running out of them. It's just night and day for Perdomo. So there may be some smaller brands that we just don't carry because, our humidor does have a finite amount of space.
It's true. And
as much as we like to bring in, because we do have the largest selection in the county, there's still some stuff that we're not going to have. There's other lounges in the county that have a cigar that has a contract that they're the only lounge that can get it. Fine. No biggie on our end. That's what you want. You go over there and get it. Cool. But complaining about not having your cigar. So come on, there's tons of cigars. You gotta find something you like.
Yeah.
I doubt a single person watching this show, subscribe to our channels, can go into the humidor at Cigars or More and completely not like everything in there.
No,
there's no way you'll be able to walk around our humidor and not find at least 20 cigars that you like.
There will be something in there that you are like, oh man, I'm glad to see that. I will smoke that. I like Raymond's comment here. Something that you'll like when they offer free coffee for people who buy a stick and hang around and smoke it there. That's an awesome thing.
We go over and beyond that. We have a fridge dedicated to the customers. They don't pay for it. If they want to throw some change in the cup, cool. They don't have to. But it's got sodas, energy drink, mineral waters, regular waters, Powerades. We've got the coffee machine right next to it with the Keurig. And not only that, when they walk back there, there's also a snack shelf where we've got chips, beer nuts, different kinds of sweet cakes like Hostess Twinkies and Ding Dongs and stuff, Slim Jims, gum, pretzels,
bunch of stuff.
There's even top ramen in there. So if you guys,
I think that's more for Trina. I don't think that's yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to grab a snack in between cigars to kind of cleanse your palate, or maybe the one you just had was a little too nicotine forward, so you wanted something to kind of ease your stomach,
it does help. Yeah, a little snack, big help.
Yeah, so you guys definitely go back there, grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, help yourself, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll tell you this though, if you go, make sure you grab a Slim Jim because those things go fast. That's by far the fastest snack food that gets taken. And we get them in two sizes. We get them in the small ones and the big ones. And they always go out real fast.
I always do the small ones. I like
me too, but then I realized I needed like 3 of them. So I was like, shit.
I just got a big one at that point. But yeah, I just like, okay, I'll have 1. All right, I'll have 2. Well, I've had 5 today. This is terrible. Killing myself. Killing those Slim Jims. If I lived over there, I'd be there all the time. Absolutely. If you could, Jeffrey, I'd love to see you over here sometime.
Absolutely.
Eduardo, Rain, all you guys. She's turning it into basically a little 7-Eleven in the back. I'm waiting for the icy machine to come in. I actually think that'd be an awesome idea.
We should have Margarita Mondays.
I think that'd be an awesome idea. Not like aisles and aisles, but like if I had a lounge to myself, I owned it, I would have a snack section, and they would either be like, oh, you buy your cigars and come pick out a snack, and then like fountain drinks.
And
like a row of them.
I'll do one better. We do have a group of regulars. Miguel, myself, Peter, Rich, Otis, Lynn, Bob.
Lynn's not a regular.
Well, I'm just saying that are there a lot. And what we do is everybody kind of takes a turn, and it's like, hey, you guys there? Yeah, I'm here. I'm on my way to Starbucks. What do you want?
Oh yeah, that's true.
And so everybody kind of just takes a turn. Whenever they're gonna go in and they go, oh no, I'm not there. Don't worry about me. Yeah, get my regular order, and you're gonna get Starbucks. So if you become a regular and you want to get in on that circle, you absolutely can.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. It's another thing going back to core group of regulars, and everyone makes people who are new feel welcome in the place. Get a seat, hang out with us.
Unless you ask for vape, then we'll laugh you out.
Then you don't really have a reason to be there because there are no vapes, there are no pipe.
There's pipes.
Not
the glass pipes.
No glass pipes. None of that stuff.
Then they get mad. Well, the sign says more.
Well, you're thinking of the wrong more.
Yeah.
Sorry. Some people do get mad. Some are like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Do you know a place that's close by? And we'll try to point in the right direction. No worries. Those people are awesome. Some dude got mad the other day because we didn't have ATM. The owner doesn't want an ATM in there. It's not I get like it's probably makes a couple bucks, cool, but it seems like it's also a hassle.
Yeah.
So it's a real trade-off there. Do you really need an ATM? And the answer there is no. The only one who needs an ATM in that lounge area or that shopping center is probably the bar.
I was gonna say the barbershop.
The barbershop. Yeah. The barbershop had one, I'd understand.
Because I think they're cash only.
Or they're working with the Venmo and stuff now, but I mean cash would be better now because freaking country's going to shit and trying to check your Venmo. Like, you really need to worry about my money on a cash trading app while you don't know how to spend them. That's a government problem. But I digress. Now, I don't smoke cigarettes, but do you allow sometimes to smoke cigarettes if they're cigar smokers or they are with cigar smokers? We've done that a few times.
There's one person that smokes cigarettes at the lounge, but she stays to the back area because she works there and she doesn't smoke cigarettes.
No, we had the fights one night, and one of the buddies of one of the regulars, his brother came. They smoked cigars. The other guy didn't. He's like, is it okay if I bust? I think he had a vape or something.
No, he had a vape.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was. It wasn't cigar.
Because he was blowing chunky clouds.
They were the chunkiest of clouds, I believe.
Yeah.
But he was a nice guy, and he was hanging out with his buddies for the night. And I'm not gonna force you to smoke a cigar.
We made an exception.
Yeah. The other guys are spending money, so it's like, you know what? They paid his part. It's all good. And we see. I don't want to give any names away for this. Just we see the other guy all the time, so it's not like he doesn't contribute.
Right.
So not gonna cause a scene for his friend. If it's a guy who buys a pack of cigarettes because we have a little wall behind the register, they don't get that luxury of hanging out in the lounge. Unfortunately,
we have a VIP section for your cigarette smokers, and it's right out front on the bench.
It's a good bench.
Mm-hmm.
I sit out there and make phone calls, and I'll smoke my cigar. Probably the nail place probably doesn't like that.
No.
But you know what?
Well, they're on the bench smoking cigarettes all day.
Yeah. So no, I'm not gonna. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a little while, but glad to see you whenever you can make it. Another. I don't think there's more pet peeves. There's stuff I like to see. Even if it's a small humidor, I love when they know what's in their humidor. That's really cool, and that's a great above and beyond. There's so many cigars in this one. It's very difficult, but I know plenty of tobacconists or just shop workers like, oh, you need this? We got it over there. Oh, this is new. Check that out.
The only shitty thing when it comes to that is Michelle, the owner of the shop. He will come in on days when we're not there and move shit. So a customer will come in. Oh, you guys have the Martinez cigars? Yeah. Let me show you where they're. What the hell? Where'd the Martinez cigars go? And they're in a different section. So that's happened a few times. That's irritating. I can't find the cigar. He's not answering his phone. And then, of course, once they leave, it's like, oh, shit. Well, they're right there.
I think we need to rotate more, though, because there are certain areas that people look at right away.
Yeah.
We need to put the newer stuff there. Once they get their traction and they get the regular buyers, move the newer stuff to that spot, switch them to somewhere else. Just let them know.
I honestly think for our humidor, Altadis, which is, H. Upman, Brick House, Perla Del Mar, Romeo, Monte Cristo, those could definitely get moved to the bottom shelf.
People go from.
People know them. They're gonna grab them. Whatever. Things like Sinistro. They need more presence on a mid grade shelf, not a mid grade, but a mid height shelf.
Yeah, those are prime location.
The very bottom and the very top are reserved for your staples because people know where they're at all the time and they're gonna grab them. I really think that the more boutique stuff should definitely deserve the mid height shelf so people can see them and look at them.
Well, we're talking with Andy about it. I don't like the shelf length for a brand. I want to see a section. You're walking and then you stop and you can check out the whole section of their cigars.
Which is what they want too, but sometimes it's just hard. With so many new things coming in and out, the space is just really hard to do that.
We've never tried it. We don't try it.
Well, we do it with Tatuaje and Perdomo.
It's because that's all there is.
Raquel.
2 lines. Well, Raquel has a wall. Jewish State has a wall. Gurkha has its own.
Jewish State has an entire shelf dedicated to them, and it's basically, I want to say, like 15 feet long, five shelves high, and it's just all Jewish State stuff. So we carry a lot of Jewish State.
For good reason. They sell well. There's some good cigars in there. I'm not an Acid fan, but people like them.
Yeah.
And those, they're on the bottom shelf because Acid people don't mind it. They know exactly what they want. Little bend over and grab it. No issue whatsoever.
Another pet peeve is stamping out your cigars in the ashtray. Don't do that, guys. Just put it in the ashtray. Let it go on its own. You don't need to smush that thing. It releases a lot of bitter notes when you do that.
Yeah, burnt notes,
and it kind of makes it smell bad. So that's just another small pet peeve.
Yeah. You know what? One for me is when the house cutters they offer are really dull and just ruining your cigar at that point. It's like, well, then you know what? Just get them out. Get rid of them.
Now we do put inexpensive cutters out. They are not, Colibris or Zykars that we put out, but we do change them out every week, so they should still be sharp. There's one at every table with a lighter, so that people don't have to look around for them. We do only have one bottle opener for whatever reason. I don't know why.
You used to have 2. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, but we want to make sure there's at least a cutter and a lighter. It's usually a straight cut. If you want a V cut, you can go up to the table. We have the multi cutter up there that you can use. But we do keep, at least a cutter and a lighter at every table. And there's usually one table per 2 seats. So you don't have to look very far to get one.
No, yeah,
and we
that's
do
good.
change them out every week, and we make sure we keep the lighters full. And we have matches if you prefer that, and cedar spills as well. So we do give you guys plenty of options.
Sean, yeah, that sounds awesome. They do a podcast out in Jersey. They want to zoom in.
Oh
Be
yeah,
the first Zoom guest. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Let us know when. We'll set it up proper. That'd be awesome. I don't in the area we have. Don't use a cedar spill. It's just too much smoke. The ash sometimes goes everywhere. Because it's a piece of wood, burning wood. Stick with the matches and the torch. I know it's nicer to have a cedar spill. It's, in my opinion, tastes better. Cedar spills are for this area. We have what 20-foot ceilings here.
taller than that, bro.
I don't. It's
Like
3.
25.
No.
Yeah.
5 of me or 4.5. Yeah,
I'm thinking basketball hoops, dude.
What, maybe basketball hoops are 10 feet.
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
2.5.
two basketball. I was like, they're not that. They can't jump that high, Frankie. They're impressive athletes. They're not that.
Have we tried the Paladin de Saka? I
Nope.
have. Absolutely loved it. Matter of fact, I have one left. I might do a giveaway with that one at the end of the month. I don't know. It was really good. I might want to be selfish on this one, guys. I apologize.
Well, not just selfish, but frugal because
Yeah, we're not getting them in the shop.
California, they're like $40.
Yeah.
And that's with as well as Mike and Trina do to keep the prices down. There's just no way to go lower than that. Saka makes some great stuff. He prices it exactly where he wants it, and I understand that, but it's just a heavy toll here in California, especially when I love the Micarita just as much, and I can get it for not the same size, obviously,
Right.
But comparable for probably 15 to 20. So like half the price for another cigar of his blending that I still really love.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough. It's rough because it's a heavy. That's another pet peeve right there. Price gouging. I've seen some places that go in. I'm not talking about like Vegas on the strip lounges because you're paying for the experience of being there.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm talking about lounges where you kind of know the area, and all of a sudden their cigar is $5 to $10 more than everyone else around. Like, oh, we're creating an atmosphere. No, you're trying to get more money out of everybody. And then I got a good discount for you that brings it only $4 more than the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
No. Or I saw someone trying to sell rare pinks at $25 more a stick. And I was like, no,
That's
this
not
is
cool.
Ridiculous. Couple bucks more, whatever. I'm not going to judge you. $2 more than the competitors. That's not crazy.
I guarantee you, here in Bakersfield, Cigars and More of Bakersfield Roosevelt Highway, we have the lowest prices in the county. You will not find someone with the lower price. They might do a deal every once in a while where it's like buy one, get one free, and that would make it cheaper, sure. But when it comes to everyday prices, we're at least $3 cheaper than the next lounge and $5 to $10 cheaper than the other lounges that are around here. I don't know why they price them the way that they do, but we're not about that. We're about making sure you guys are getting the best value for your dollar because we want you guys to come back.
Yeah. And you know what? Those places that the buy one, get one, they're almost double in some cases.
Yeah.
It's literally, if you buy one and you get one for free, you've just gone back to regular retail. And for some reason, that's a good idea in their book. I don't get it at all. This is Eduardo.
Nassif Family Reserve.
Yeah, American whiskey. Quite strong.
Yeah, again, it's very high potent in the alcohol content, and you are going to get that burn. So if you don't like that burn, definitely put some ice in here or a little bit of tap water to kind of mellow that out.
I think so. It's still a little better than a mixing whiskey. Like I could drink this on its own, no problem. A whiskey sour or an old fashioned with this
on the rocks, I could.
Yeah,
but without the rocks, it's very harsh.
Yeah, right now, yeah, it's pretty harsh. But I'm saying I don't think you need to mix it with anything. I don't think it needs it.
No, but I bet you'd make a good old fashioned when you put that sugar in here. It's gonna nice and cut it really well.
That yes, I would do that. Yeah. Now we probably won't have any pariah swag for Florida. Swag is so expensive. It's so friggin' pricey to make that stuff. Bulk orders.
I might be able to get some stickers going before.
Yeah, maybe get that at least. That would be good. I would love to get more T-shirts. But it's just a hero there situation.
Yeah. Damn it, I had 2 more pet peeves that I wanted to talk about. Oh, but back to the whiskey real quick. It does have that harsh burn to it on the front. But once you kind of let it mellow out on your palate, you're gonna get some nice vanilla and some fruit notes to it, which I really enjoy. But it, again, can't downplay the harshness of that first alcohol burn.
A little bit.
It's up there, guys.
A little spicy on that.
Yeah.
A little bit heavy. But I did a challenge coin. Yeah, see, we were hoping about that too. And there's some good websites for it. Talking to Doug, because he has a really cool one that he put out. I would love to do that. Yeah, if we can get enough guys to pre-order, then maybe we can do that a little easier.
I saw a cool challenge coin that I kind of wanted to steal the idea of, but I don't know how I would do it. One side it says shot, the other side says beer. So you flip it.
That's what you drink for the night, or what?
For that time.
Okay.
So yeah. But we'll look into the challenge coins. We'll see what the logistics are and the feasibility is for it.
I think one side we have the both of us in silhouette holding the drinks out, like have a whiskey. The other side will have Mel holding a champagne bottle and a beer, like choice of what do you call it? Choice of bubbly. Boom. So either beer or whiskey.
Not bad. Dang, I forgot my other pet peeve. I had two more. I still had one, which is my biggest one. But I had another one that I just had and I just lost it.
Biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
For on the side of the retailer.
Yeah.
My biggest for the customer is when retailers try to pet peeve their customers. It's terrible. Like, just take the money and go. The one thing I've never really understood either is, like, just don't be rude to customers unless they're a real jackass, because sometimes people are, and the customer is not right in that situation. You know, if someone's being rude to you in any situation, that you are an employee or you're a business owner and they think they can walk all over you because of that, because they're giving you money, absolutely not. No. Absolutely. You still deserve respect just because you're working. That's not a I hate when people do that. Yeah. These videos of, like, what is it, the Karen stuff, where they're like, oh, I'm gonna call the police because you're not gonna give me the deal I asked for. There's guys I've seen do that too. So the Karen term stems to everybody. Ken and Karen, yeah. Don't be rude to people. You know, half the time the complaints I hear are stuff they cannot control, like price point.
Thank you. I forgot it again until you said that. Thank you.
Employees can't control that. You know, like, what do you want them to do? There are some stores where they literally can give you a little discount, like 5% off or something. But that's not everywhere. That's not, like, I've heard, like, Lowe's, depending on where you're at in the employee structure, managers can actually give you a decent discount, like 10-20% off. That's really cool. That's not everywhere. Yeah. All right. So just be nice to people. You know, just be nice to people.
So it's not so much a pet peeve as much as understanding where the retail shop's coming from on limited edition cigars. League of Tens, Ace 99, Supreme Leafs, Black Irish, Sabretooth, stuff like that we don't get all the time. We put caps on them. You know, 2 per person to start out with, and then for every 5 cigars you buy of that brand, you can get another one. And people get pissed. They'll come in, I want the whole box. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
We're trying to get everyone.
We want to make sure people that want to try the cigar have access to it. I would love to have gotten a box of League of Tens. I wanted a box, but we only get 2 boxes every time they send them to us.
It's almost impossible to get one.
And so what we do is, hey, you buy we had our event. That's why they send them to us. We had an event. You buy a box of Drew Estates, you're going to get a League of 10.
No, see, here's the thing I had a problem with Drew Estates with this one. I do not like how they do their because you buy a box, you have a chance to buy the other one. It's like, you just spent
that's on Drew Estate, though. That's not on us.
No, because they tell us exactly how you have to do it. That's why I'm on the customer side. I can understand being irritated with that stuff. Because you just bought a box for a chance to buy a now $30, $45 stick. And you're also limited on how many can have that.
But I will say it's more of if you guys would please understand that when you come into Cigars and More, and we'll take the Supreme Leaf, for example. Yeah. With the order I put in with Aganorsa, we only got 5 boxes. And
we had to buy a lot of stuff for that.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, I see you just joined. Mark, we'll be at the shop right after we finish this show. And I got
he's got something for you, yeah.
Got a street taco in there for you. So if you want to come pick that up, you can. But the Supreme Leaf, for the order amount that we placed, we're only getting 5 boxes of it. Those 5 boxes went super fast, and that was with a limit of 2 per person. Yeah. I people came in wanting to buy boxes and getting mad when we told them, sorry, that's not how we're doing it.
I think might sold one box to a guy in El Segundo, but he buys, I think, like on average $4,000 a month. And you know what? If you're spending $4,000 at a shop and they're not willing to sell you a box, you should take your business somewhere else.
See, I don't agree with that. I would have to treat every customer the same. I understand he spends a lot.
That's
just not fair to the customers that don't have that ability to do that, but really want that box.
Yeah, but they're showing their willingness to support you. Why wouldn't you support them?
I do. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I would treat everybody the same.
Because at that point, if I'm spending that money and I'm like, hook me with one box, you got 5.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that.
But at that point, then you can go to Corona or Two Guys, and they will have it for you.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to customers.
What do you call
Sean, as far as the street taco goes, we're out at the shop and we're waiting for order to be refilled.
That's why he had to do it.
The street taco is a fantastic cigar.
Eduardo's asking the price on it too. We don't have them. We're trying to get more in. But Eduardo also said, "Are we getting the Intergalactic in?" No, we're not. We are not getting them in.
We already have it.
Have it. If you want them, I will find the price. I think it's $12.99.
I think so.
Yeah. But we have the Robusto and the Toro. Friggin' phenomenal. Bit spicy, just to be sure, everybody out there. I think Peter put this. You saw Peter on camera a little while ago. It's a spicy and it's a sweet. It's very nice. They did a very good balance of those two. Wonderful all the way through. Definitely recommend that cigar. And there was another comment. Raymond, don't like it when someone brings in their own cigars from home and sit down and smoke.
That is my number one that I was going to get to. That's why I was hoping you didn't read that. I'm not done with the other one yet.
I'm sorry. Damn it.
But yeah, it's just, please guys understand that when we get rare stuff in, we want to make sure our regulars have a chance to get them.
Yeah.
We want to make sure people that come from, other places have a chance to get them. We have people like Jeffrey and like Doug and Leslie, the guy from San Francisco, I forget his name. They don't live near us, but every once in a while they want to get some stuff. They buy a lot when the Drew Estate Live stuff went on.
Yeah.
When we get rare stuff in, they try to buy it. And we want to make sure we have availability for everybody to at least try to get a couple of them. One for them to smoke now, one for them to save and smoke later. So if we can't sell you a box, please understand it's not, we're trying to be rude about it. We're not trying to hoard them. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to get them.
Yeah. And it's hard to order more of some of that stuff. Like we could have gotten 10 boxes of this Supreme Leaf if we doubled the order.
And I could not double that order because I would have been fired.
All of a sudden, it becomes tens of thousands of dollars in cigars in one company. And when, Trina and Mike are trying to put in 30, 40, 50 companies into that humidor, you can't put all your eggs in one basket like that. I mean, Drew Estates is a little different. Altadis, General, because they have so many brands under
Pariah.
Them. You can't afford that much Pariah. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'm going to count it all up and see what we have left, because I think we have 10 packs left of California Dreamin' and 10 of the Noir and less than 5 of Rush. So I think I do one last, we're
going to put them all together and do an auction.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Starting bid, $60 million.
$65 million. Or just give us the yacht.
Just give us the yacht.
Honestly, I'd rather have that house I told you about.
Nah.
Well, you'd rather have the yacht than a mansion?
Yeah.
Well, put in the what would you guys pick?
No. First, we'll save this for Monday. You get pictures of your house. I'll get pictures of my yacht. Okay. And we'll go pros and cons. Okay. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Con.
His is going to sink because I'm going to drill holes in the bottom.
Where's yours located?
It's a movie mansion?
No, but what city? What state?
I'll have to find out. Honestly, I do not remember. I want to say it was...
Mine's on the East Coast.
It was also on the East Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't...
I wasn't trying to say, well, mine can move. No. I'm just like, where's yours at?
No, it was the East Coast. But that is a good benefit of a freaking yacht. You have a house that moves. What if I get seasick? What tell me hurt?
And not only that, it has transatlantic capabilities.
What the fuck do I go over there for? You know what else had transatlantic capabilities? The Titanic. Look how that turned out. You know
I did not have it.
The Lusitania.
Wow.
Not good.
Wow. Anyways, but back to who made the poll? Was it Raymond?
Derek, yearly taxes on both of those things, ridiculous. So we'll have to auction more stuff.
Nope.
You have
because you don't. You do it out of the Caribbean. You don't pay any taxes.
What do you mean you do it out of the Caribbean?
You register out of the Caribbean. You fly their flag. No taxes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you're taxed.
Tons of people that have yachts register them out of the Bahamas and stuff.
I'll shake your hand on that. Welcome to the Libertarian Party. Good job.
How is that Libertarian Party?
You don't
by
want to
leaving the country?
You don't want to pay your taxes.
By leaving the country?
Tax
Shut up.
Good job.
Anyways.
Good job. I believe Raymond.
I don't have time to Ben Shapiro you right now.
He's a libertarian too.
No, he's not.
Registered. Look it up. Look it up.
All right, Michael Knowles.
I'm look it up right now.
Michael Knowles.
I'm looking it up.
I changed it to Michael Knowles.
Ben Shapiro.
Michael Knowles. We both smoke cigars. We're both Catholic.
Oh
Boom.
my god. Oh, you did terrible.
Anyways, so
before we get to, there's one more question though, before we get to the last one. Sean asked if we had the red meat lovers yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I think we have a couple on hand. If I look through the humidor.
Oh, I have some in my humidor.
I've not smoked them yet though. I'm gonna get a good friggin' steak with that. Like I'm going to get something massive and delicious, some good fat on it, and some beautiful vegetables on the side. Just because you want to feel classy.
The veg we had last night was pretty good.
It's good. Vegetables are great. All right.
Oh, I did throw those in the microwave. It was fantastic.
But nonetheless, I'm gonna try those very soon.
So, damn, we're getting close to our hour, or we're over our hour. So, final pet peeve is yes, that bringing your cigar to a lounge, sitting down and smoking it is a big no-no. You need to understand that those chairs are reserved for people purchasing cigars from that lounge and enjoying themselves. Now, I understand sometimes money is tight and you want to have somewhere to go, but those seats help turn over customers and help keep the lights on, help keep the bills paid.
That's what they're for.
And if you're not patroning, if you're not buying stuff from there, you are not helping out that cause. If you're going in every day with your own cigar that you got off the internet,
what is the word for that?
You're just taking over a seat that someone that was going to buy a cigar there and sit there wanted. Now, there are people that will buy a bundle of cigars and smoke those through the week. They've already purchased them from the shop. I have no problem with them doing that.
Or they buy a box and bring their own in.
Yeah, because we don't have a whole lot of lockers. All of our lockers have been rented out for years by the same people. So not everybody has a locker there.
Sean's comment. I'm sorry, I got it. You can't bring your own pizza to a pizzeria. Imagine imagine going to John's Incredible and you bring in a round table pizza.
No, that's not a good analogy because they'd be like, yeah, I understand that.
But that's the whole point of being there is to eat their crappy.
Yeah.
That's so mean. Their budget friendly pizza and play their not overpriced games. I think their games are
fun.
Games are really fun. The kids love it. They have a friggin' twister in the middle of it. They go crazy on that. But you couldn't have John's Incredible without the buffet,
right?
Because they make a bunch of money from people, eating. It's a cheap.
Well, thing I don't know if people are actually eating the food because they throw a lot of food away every night. They've thrown barrels of food away every night.
50-gallon barrels of food.
Yeah,
I feel bad.
But again, if you're gonna go to Cigar Lounge and you want to smoke a cigar there, buy a cigar. Yeah. Again, we do not charge for our drinks. We do not charge for our snacks. If you go in there with your own cigar and you drink our drinks and you eat our snacks, you're costing us money. Yeah. And I hate to sound shitty about it, but that's just business, guys. Like you said, you wouldn't take your own pizza you wouldn't take a round table pizza into Domino's and start eating it.
And I don't know where Domino's you can sit down in anymore. So
yeah.
So that'd be really weird if you just sat in the waiting area and started eating a round table pizza. And not only that, people can bring in their own drinks and stuff into the lounge before that. We had no problem.
Yeah.
We never charged, never stopped you from whatever you want. Bring in your lunch if you want. Some guys do that.
Mm-hmm.
The chairs are there for you to do whatever you want in them. Do some work on your computer. I've done that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the older guys pass out and
they fall asleep.
Take a little nap.
But as long as their cigar's still lit, it's all good.
They bought and now they're using the chairs.
Yeah.
We all hang out and watch football on Monday nights.
I will say our lounge is small compared to other cigar shops here.
Very small.
But we make up for it by having the best humidor you'll see in this county. So
and
chairs are a commodity and very highly valued.
Very much. Even if you have a bigger lounge, it's still the same. They need all those chairs.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Oh, I came at a time when it wasn't super busy. So then, if it's not super busy, talk to the tobacconist, walk to the humidor, buy a cigar and hang out.
Yeah.
You can find something. Who in the right man would do that? Bring their own cigars and eat your food. Yeah. You
would be surprised how many different cigar groups on Facebook have had this argument with people, and there's people that in their heart believe they can take a cigar from their humidor, like I have mine right over here, grab it, take it to a lounge, sit down, and just start smoking without buying anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a bigger number than I thought. It's still not a huge majority.
Yeah.
Be realistically, it's a very small amount of people will do this. It's not like it's a overwhelming epidemic, but every time it happens, it just twinges in the back of my neck just a little bit more every time. And again, those guys who buy, we have buddies who will buy like 3, 4, 5 boxes at a time, and they stock up for a couple weeks or a month, and they'll bring one in at a time, and they'll smoke that. You already bought the cigars there. It's the same as if you have a locker at a place. You bought those cigars, and if you're paying certain locker prices and you put your own cigars in there, at that point, you paid for cigars. There are some places that charge a few $1,000s a year just for the locker part alone.
Ambassador.
Well, they have a Davidoff.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
It's really nice.
That's a little different. And honestly, those guys though that do that, they're gonna buy cigars too because they want the whole experience.
Yeah, you guys just pay thousands of dollars to be part of Ambassador, or $75 a month for all this year.
I work at a shop, and if you don't buy a cigar, I will throw you out. No, asked. You know what?
No questions asked.
What?
No questions asked.
No questions.
And here's the thing about lockers. I don't know how other shops do it, but again, we don't really have a whole lot of lockers. Our lockers have been rented by the same people for years. Another gentleman that now has been coming to our lounge for over a year now was actually kicked out of his locker because he stowed cigars that they did not have at that lounge.
Yeah, that was crazy.
As far as I know, if you're going to rent a locker, you keep whatever you want in that locker. If you want to keep a stash of Cubans in there because you like Cubans, do it.
I like Eduardo's here too. He'll sometimes bring stuff, but he always buys something first.
Yeah.
That's not a problem either. If you have a cigar that we don't have and you want to come smoke it with everybody else, that's not a problem at all with me.
Yeah, buy a house blend. Buy the most inexpensive cigar we have.
So yeah, $10 and then you hang out.
Yeah.
Why not? I understand it's kind of crazy when people do super expensive cutting fees.
Yeah.
Like I think the cheap or one of the more ridiculous ones is like $45 and you get a chair. I'm like, oh, but you also get a water with it. I'm like, well, maybe I don't want to hang out so much.
Yeah.
And then other place, one of the nicest lounges I've ever seen in a while, Lord Puffers. You buy 2 sticks, smoke as long as you want. You just hang out for as long as you want. And they're very large, multi-TV, very comfortable seating lounge.
Yep.
Great thing. And then they have the outside one too when it's it's beautiful weather there all the time. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not Bakersfield. I've heard lounges like that. They don't want to have cigars. They don't sell there. And I don't get that. I just, if we don't carry it and you like it, but you're still supporting us, smoke what you want.
Yeah. I have no issue with that.
Yeah. Some days I feel like a California Dreamer too. Volume 2 will be here before you know it. It's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah. But that'll do it for us, you guys. We went well over our hour. I do apologize for keeping you guys longer than we normally do.
Yeah, glad to have you.
Hopefully you guys were entertained by today's topic of pet peeves when it comes to cigar lounges, both the customer and the retail side.
Yeah.
If you guys have any more notes on that, you can always DM us and let us know what you think. Yeah. And we will catch you guys on Monday.
Monday it is. We will have the debate between boats and houses.
Boats and hoes.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You ran out of gas, so I'm not going to do the rest of the song. Nonetheless, guys, you have a great weekend. I will see what we have left as far as California Dreamer Volume 1 goes and take it from there. But other than that, be ready for, what do you call it? TPE footage coming up. All right, very excited about that. All right, guys, y'all have a good one.
See you guys.